Good morning, good afternoon. This is Jessica Garza with Limelight by Alcone. So let's go ahead and get ready. I'm gonna do a full face and just chat a little bit. Let's go ahead and start off with my primary first base primer. Just a spray mist. Feels so refreshing. Say hello if you're hopping on. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off with, I already did my first primer. Now I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the foundation, my botanical foundation. I just replaced it. Look at this one, it hit the pan. And I'm gonna melt it in another video so you guys can see if you put it like on a straightener or like a flat pan, kitchen pan, you can melt it so you can get the most out of whatever's left instead of trying to dig into the crannies. That's what you can do. So let's go ahead and start. Here's my blender full, flat end. You guys can see, look, let me get up close. I've been breaking out right here. I know I have some other ones. I felt them earlier. Oh, right here on my lip, my forehead. Look at these horrible dark circles. Like, I slept super late yesterday. My daughters, they just move around so much, so I couldn't sleep. And I have redness going on, so let's go ahead and get this foundation to work. Just in little dabbing motions. I'm gonna do half of the face, all right? Because I want you guys to be like, oh, blown away. Blown away. And today I'm using this actually dry. I did not damp it. I've heard that when you don't damp it, you get like a fuller coverage look. So we'll give it a shot. Now normally I do spot treatment with my concealer, but I don't want to be here forever, and I know you guys don't either. So you guys can see my dark circles. Look at the big difference, right? And I didn't even put any concealer yet. So let's go in with the concealer. And I'm going to be using concealer number 2. Just a little swirl on the tip. And you just dab it. I look up because I have little creases and I don't want my product to fall in there. Just dab, dab, dab all over. And I also apply it on my lid because it works as a primer. This concealer is waterproof, so you can definitely go get sweaty, swim in this, and it's not gonna fall off. You see that? What a big difference. Like, seriously, look at that. I look completely like, whoa, and over here I look like, ah! So yeah, it's a big difference. And it's my color, it matches my neck. Yeah, it's a huge difference. So yeah, this is pretty awesome. And you guys saw that I didn't even apply a lot. I probably still have some in there. Yeah, I do. You see, and I can still keep putting some on. You see that? But let's go ahead and talk about like the real thing about this makeup, okay? I've been watching YouTube a lot, and I've seen a lot of videos where people try to compare our makeup to like other brands. And let me tell you something. This doesn't compare to other brands. Somebody made a video about, you know, comparisons to Mary Kay, comparisons to Unique, to MAC, stuff like that. And first of all, this doesn't compare to Mary Kay or to Unique. Unique is like, I'm not trying to offend people, but does not have this kind of coverage, and it's not natural. And Mary Kay does have good coverage, but it's full of tons of like dyes, fragrances, and it's just not healthy for your skin like ours, okay? Another thing, ours is the only foundation out there that is 50% pigmentation. 50% pigmentation, if you think about it. Every other, like, let's talk about like MAC and Estee Lauder, those, they range from like 18 to like, I think it's like 24%. That's crazy. And those are like expensive foundations. Now let's talk about drugstores. Well, those are like lower pigmentation. So that's why you're always having to put a lot, let it dry, put a lot, let it dry. And then you look like freaking cakey and powder, and you just look like a Barbie doll, completely fake, right? Well, these, you look natural with ours, and you're not putting a whole lot on your skin. Like, I'm not kidding you, you will not feel this. I've done makeup on a lot of customers because they're like, oh, I want to try your stuff, you know, do your makeup. So I do the makeup on them, and they're just like, are you putting stuff on me? Because I don't feel anything. That's how pigmented this is, that you don't need a lot of product to get any kind of coverage that you are trying to achieve. 50%. Nobody has that. Okay? This is the kind of makeup that is used by professional. It's professional quality makeup. That's a big deal. So that's why ours does not compare to all those other ones, because ours is completely different, and it just came on the market for consumers like you guys. I'm just dabbing it away. So if you guys just hopped on, go ahead and watch the playback and listen to my talk about full coverage. So that's it. I'm completely flawless. Okay, so now that I've already done this, thank you for the hearts. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm wearing like blue and gray and green. I'm not gonna put on all those colors because I don't want to look like a clown. But I'm going to use this gray that we have. It's such a pretty gray. It kind of looks like blue in a way. It looks more like blue, but it has gray in it. So I'm gonna use this color today. All right, let's see. And let me go ahead and get my brush. I'm gonna go ahead and start off by, let's see, where are you? My spray. Okay, I'm going to spray, sorry, my primer on my brush because I want the color to be bold. If you want any kind of bold eyeshadow, you don't have to keep blotting it. All you have to do is spray it, and then you just dab it. Boop, boop, boop. You see that? Let me show you with my finger. All the pigments that we have is not just our foundation or concealer, it's actually on everything that we have, everything that we carry. 50% goes a long way. Okay, so I'm just gonna dab it. That's crazy, right? And I'm going to, hold on, let me fix this because I just creased a little bit right here. There we go. I'm going to just apply it on my lid. You see that? And you guys saw that I dabbed it, so imagine if I wouldn't have dabbed it, I would have looked like I have a black eye. So that's it. I'm just going to apply it on the lid. Just like this. This brush that I'm using is just like a little round brush, and it's e.l.f., the brand, so you don't need anything, you know, expensive. e.l.f. actually has pretty good brushes. But I'm the type of person that I try several of them. Like wherever I go, if I see brushes, I'm like, oh, I wonder how that one works. And recently I got a subscription to some brushes. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. If I remember, I'll mention it. So that's it. I'm just applying this gray, and I'm actually, because I have hooded eyes, like I have like Asian looking eyes. No offense to Asians, because y'all eyes are awesome. I'm going to go a little bit over that, but just keeping my eye looking straight forward. That way you guys can see the color. If I just leave it on the lid, and when I open my eye, it looks funny, like it doesn't look right. So if you want to make your eyelid look bigger, I recommend doing it like this, the way I'm showing you. And I'm blending it at the same time. Okay? All right. And I'm gonna use my blending brush in a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and spray again. Do the other eye. Where's my little, oh, here you are. And dab it. Woo. Tap it. Same thing. See, just on the lid first, and then after that, raise it up, look forward. And this isn't for everybody, you know, that doesn't mean you have to do your eyes like this. That's just what I find that works for my eyelids because they're hooded, like I said. There's some girls out there that have beautiful space in their eyelids and you can see every single color they put. I'm so jealous of them. But I gotta work with my whatever God gave me, right? So let's see, just like this. And if you mess up, it's not a big deal. Trust me. Like right now, this looks all crooked. Doesn't look good, but you're gonna see with a blending brush, just by blending, I'm just going to perfect it, and it's gonna look like professional. Why? Not only because I'm blending with a blending brush, but because our eyeshadows, they don't cause any harsh lines. Like there's some eyeshadows that if you put too much, it causes like lines, and you gotta keep rubbing it. Ours don't work like that. They blend really well. So here we go. Here's my little blending brush. This Morphe, there you go. That's the brand that I've been getting in the mail. You basically pay $20 a month with Morphe, and they send you different brushes every month to your door, like 3 to 7 brushes, I believe. I'm not sure, but just blending just like this, and I'm bringing it up, blending just to get rid of any harsh lines, just like that. Blend. See that? Ooh. Do. There. So it's pretty blended. It's darker and lighter as we go higher, and that's all right. That's exactly what I want it to do. Okay, so now I'm going to go in and do my eyebrows. Let's put this little guy back away in my palette. It's magnetic, and let's do my eyebrows real quick. Where is my eyebrow brush? I should have planned this. I really didn't. Baby took a nap and I was like, okay, get on the live. Okay, let's see. Oh, I'm gonna use this one. This is a tiny brush. It's not an eyebrow brush, but I'm just gonna use this one. So I'm going to spray some right in the cap. And I'm going to put the brush in there. Woo. Take off a little bit of that excess because you don't want it to be so dark. And then just do little strokes. Little strokes. All right, so there you go. That's one. Now let's do the next one. Okay, just filling it up. I don't know if you guys can hear all that. My daughter's watching YouTube. It sounds pretty crazy. Okay. So there you have it. Eyebrows done. Now I'm going to do a little bit of eyeliner, if I can find it. Where did I put you? Oh my gosh. If I can't find it, I'm going to use my darkest eyeshadow. That's probably what I'm gonna have to do. I'm not gonna lie. I'm going to use my darkest eyeshadow, which is this one right here. It's Dialed Black. It's extremely black. So I'm going to just use it as an eyeliner. It kind of gives it like a smudgy effect, not so like printed on. So since I already have this little fellow here, I'm going to go ahead and dip it in, just like that. Brush it through, just like that. And let me use this mirror. My mother-in-law got me this mirror. Look at this. And it says my name on there, Jessica. Okay, so let's go ahead and just put it on. Right where the lash line is at, that's where I like to start. How is everybody doing for a Sunday? Yesterday was not a bad day outside. The weather was nicer than what it's been like. Seriously, this heat is in San Antonio, in South Texas, is just awful. Like, it burns your skin. I can't stand it. There you go. So just a little natural liner. Dip it again. Okay. And again, right on the lash line. Just like this. Okay, I'm gonna add a little bit more because it looks darker on the other eye. Make it a little bit thicker. So easy. I don't do professional makeup, but I use professional makeup and I get professional looks. That should be like my new little slogan, right? Hold on. Take a little break. It's never too late for coffee. Amazing. Okay, so I just did a little bit of eyeliner with this shade right here, which is Dialed Black. And I'm gonna go back in with my gray that I showed you guys. It's like a blue gray. I love this color. I'm gonna use, once again, my primer, dip it in, run it through. I'm going to try to create like a little bit of a smoky effect, bottom liner. Dab a little bit off. And if you're hopping on, go ahead and watch the playback. I was talking about why our foundation does not compare to anything that's out there in the market. And it's not just me saying it, it's actually big people like celebrities. So I'm just going to apply it right on the lower lash line. Just like that. See that? All right, now let's go ahead and do the other eye. This is awesome. I've been doing my whole eye just using eyeshadows. Is it raining outside? Oh my God, it's raining. Wonderful. But you know what? My makeup's going to stay intact. What do you guys think? Should I do a live video where I'm standing outside in the rain and the water hits my face so you guys can see it doesn't go anywhere? Is that what I have to do to show you guys that our makeup doesn't move? Okay. Excuse my liner face. We all have that crazy looking face. All right, so there you go. I have a little bit of eyeliner, but you know what? Let's add more on this side. All right, now that we have a little bit of eyeliner, let's go ahead and put my shadow back before I lose it. And let's go ahead and start out with the highlighting and the contouring, the fun parts, right? Where in the world is my... Oh, this is empty because I moved everything to my 6-well palette. That's the best part also, guys. You can customize your palette, and like if you're going on a road trip and you don't want to take all these, you can put them in here. Like you don't have to like take more, and you know, like how they charge you by weight. Yeah, but I don't think I would put that in my luggage. I'd probably put it on my carry-on. Okay, so let's go ahead and start. I'm going to use this just to set. Right, this is our translucent setting powder. Now it does look white, but let me tell you, it's not white, okay? So don't freak out when you see it like, oh my god. And I'm going to leave it on there for the remainder of the video, and then I'm gonna go ahead and brush it off lightly. And this is just because I'm trying to set my so I avoid the creasing. This powder is not like anything you've ever tried also. I can really say that because it's nothing that I've ever tried. I've tried several of them, and I have crow's feet. So with this, I don't feel like, how can I say it? It doesn't expose as much. Like they say that whenever you have like wrinkles, you should avoid looking powdery or cakey. You should do more dewy looks. I've been able to do matte looks with this powder, and it doesn't give me that age, doesn't add on age. It just looks flawless. All right, so I have the powder, and now let's go ahead and contour. Contour. I'm gonna use this brush right here. It's Morphe G41. Seriously, they should pay me because I always like I always tell you guys the number of the brushes. So I'm gonna just rub it on like that and bring it down just to pop those cheekbones out. Do it over here. Bring it down. You guys see that? Ooh. Bring it. And then right here, all around. The reason why I contour, it's not because I'm trying to make my face look thinner, because my face is already thin, right? But I don't like my skin tone the way it looks so pale. And I know I can tan, but I don't want to tan because it's, you know, it gives you age and it's just not good for your skin. So what I do is I bronze. I use bronzer to give my skin color. Okay, and I'm going to show you guys how that works, how it looks. It's going to look nice. Giving my nose a little different shape. No need to get surgery. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this little round brush from the Morphe collection. Where are you? Where are you? Okay, it's right here. So I'm going to use this little round brush. This is G38. I'm going to stop naming them. I don't even know why I tell you guys. It's not like you have to get a subscription to get these. Okay, so now I'm just going to blend it in circles. Just like this, in circles. And I know it looks funny right now. It looks crazy, but it's gonna make sense at the end. I promise you. I'm not gonna look like, you know, a weirdo. This is bronzer. This bronzer took so long to be made because it's actually made for every single skin tone, right? Which is like, sounds like really, but yeah, it is. Not kidding, not joking, not lying. Da, da, da. add more, a lot more. Okay, so now that I have enough bronzer, I'm gonna go ahead and blend it out like a blush. Where is my other blush? Right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use this big poofy one. Just gonna dab it a little bit more. And then I'm gonna blend up. Blend all the way around. And I like to use this poofy brush just because it's like getting it everywhere, like where I applied it, but it's not just leaving it like a mark. So I just blend it like this. You guys see that? Like I looked like a ghost seconds ago, and now it looks like I have some nice color. Now I will say this, it looks like I have less on this side, but I don't. I promise you, I'm looking at myself in my mirror. But I have a window over here, so it's like changing the color. And then I don't have any window over here. Okay, so now let's go ahead and add some shimmer with our little highlighter right here. Where are you? We use that same little poofy brush, spray it a little bit, swish it around, whee, over the cheekbone. It's a very subtle highlight. You guys can see? Highlight. No highlight. Highlight. It's right there. Okay. And I like to put it like this, like a C. It just, I don't know. I started watching someone doing that, and I was like, oh my god, it really does look nice, especially when the light hits you. Not like I'm gonna go to a nightclub right now, but I just got used to putting it on. Okay, there you go. And the tip of your nose, your chin, and then there's this color mix that I tried a couple days ago on this little girl that I did a live video on. Her mom's a really good friend of mine, and I'm gonna use that because I really thought it was such a gorgeous mix, and I was like, I have to do this for me. So what we did with her is we used Grace first. This is our Bejeweled Lip Gloss collection. Grace, right. Pucker your lips up. See that? All right, and then I applied creme brulee. Okay, like a creme brulee. Ooh, it's so pretty. Pink girls, this is your color, I promise you. And I'm going to take off some excess. I don't want too much of it. Okay. You guys see how easy it's gliding with the curves of my lip without using any sort of lip liner? See that? Okay, so I can stop right there, but I'm not going to. I'm going to add this shade here. This is called Candy Apple, and it's like super red and bright. Okay, now I don't want a lot, so I'm just gonna put the excess back in. you go. So it's like a pink rose color, and I totally dig it. Totally dig it, and I love it. The reason why I put this in the bottom is because I didn't want to change the color, but I'm still a little bit glossy. See that? So now what am I missing, guys? I am missing mascara. I'm not sure if I'm going to put fake lashes. I don't know if that's too much for you all because it's Sunday, because I've been wanting to put some on, but I don't know if I'm gonna do such a good job doing it either. You know what, let's just go for it, right? Let's go for it. All right, lashes right here. This is what you want to do. Bend them. Woo! So they get that little curve. That's what you want to do. Bend the lashes like that. Just like that. Okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and apply from Duo. I use black just because I don't like the white. I know there's whites that dry clear, but personally, myself, I like this one. It just makes more sense, you know? Put it on black. Especially if you're gonna put black eyeliner, why not? Okay, so just let it dry for a little bit because you want it to be like sticky. You don't want it to be wet, but you don't want it to be dry. So just you know, hum a little bit. I'll make sure that I have the correct lash. Oh, okay, good. Okay, so now here comes the fun part. All right, this makes me nervous all the time. I always mess up, but it's all right, right? I've done so many things on here already. Why not show you guys what I do? Huh. What do you guys think? Not bad, right? Huh. Yeah. I think I did a good job putting them on. That's crazy. Boom. Big old lashes. Woohoo. I mean, they look pretty. I'm not gonna lie. Like, they do look nice. But I don't think I can wear these like every day. Like, I don't think I can go to the store with these lashes because I'm gonna use the word and I don't care. They look like hooker lashes. I don't know, they're just like too much for my eyes. I think I need like shorter ones. Let's see. But you know what, I already have them on, right? So I might as well finish it off and put the next one on. Okay, so once again, get your eyelash. Do this little motion. You're dancing with your eyelash, just like this. And then Duo. I'm just gonna do this for pictures. I'm not gonna go anywhere with them, I promise. And put it on. Give it a little while. Do, 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 do. My daughter's listening to like Mexican music over there. Okay, just a little bit. All right, I've already bent them. Let's put them on. Oh my god, makes me super nervous every time I do them. Let's see. Let's go. God dang it. Hold on. I messed that one up. Let me try it again. Grandma. Hold on, baby girl. I'm almost done. Mommy's just being silly today, putting eyelashes on. Taking advantage that your sister's sleeping for hopefully 1 whole hour. What do you guys think? Bam! I did it. I did it. I did it. Just press them in. Press them in. I did it. All right. I have lashes on. Oh, wait a minute. This one looks like it's saying, push me in. It's barely holding on. Hold on. Ooh, yeah. Right? I don't know. Ooh. You know what? Let me put a little bit of black in the inner part, just so it looks like it's straight, because I don't feel like it's straight, but I don't feel like removing it. So let's just do a quick cover up. All right, a little bit of black eyeshadow, a little bit of gray. Let's see. A little bit more black. God, it's so... Ooh. I don't know. I'm not too sure about these. This one looks weird and this one looks good. Can't even tell. Whatever. So I put lashes on. Watch the playback. You guys can see. They're Kiss, the brand. I used Duo, the glue. I'm not gonna wear these out because somebody's gonna come up to me and say how much. So I'm gonna take these bad boys off and I'm going to apply my perfect mascara after I take a couple pictures, because you know I have to promote a little bit the business. So and that's it, you guys. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Hold on, I forgot to apply this bad boy. Wonderful Sunday. I don't know if you guys went to church. I read a little bit this morning just to give myself, you know, good vibes. I'm gonna highlight under my eye because I just remembered I forgot to do that. I can see it. You can see that. Look, I look more awake. This is concealer 0. All right. Look how awake this eye looks now from a distance, even up close. See that? So that's the only reason why I have concealer 0 is for the highlighting part. And that's it, you guys. You guys have a wonderful Sunday. Share my video, bottom button to the left. Click share. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful Sunday. Bye.